I hear what people get most from the cube is like the nostalgia, the uniqueness.
Toronto's iconic Cube House may be headed for demolition, but a community effort has gotten underway to save the landmark structure and preserve its role in the city's arts and culture scene. Built in 1996, the building's architecture has been turning heads in the city's Corktown neighborhood ever since. The building has served as a residential space and more recently been home to audio production company The Audio Station, owned by Louis Vasquez.
Right now it's just like a David versus Goliath story.
Now plans to redevelop the property have been brewing in the background for years. The new property owners are working on a proposal for a high-rise mixed-use development. While that is still underway, Vasquez says the immediate issue is a sudden increase in his commercial lease rate. He says the space has become a content creation studio, not just for him and the two other producers he works with, but for other local artists in the city's music and digital art scene. He says the increased rate, another $1,200 a month, is not something they can afford.
To ask for $1,200 off our profits is asking for our food, our rent money, everything, right?
You were getting ready to wind it down, find a new location, and that what you found out that there was love out there, I guess, is that the right way to put it?
I would say so, yeah. That's boiling it down really accurately, yeah.
What does it mean to save the cube? What would that look like?
So I think if I'm thinking big picture goals, it would mean buying the building. So that to do that, we need a lot of attention and a lot of maybe a sponsor that would be willing to take that.
There are going to be people who look at this property and say it should stay as the cube, it should be exactly what it is for the community. Some folks are going to look and say it should be housing. Some people are going to look and say maybe we should cram everything onto the same property and get creative. Do any of one of those concepts excite you?
Maybe I'm not so sure of what the best outcome would be. For my point of view is awareness is the key. With organization and people, you can make change. So that was the goal, to at least get everyone on the same page. Along with the social media campaign, Vasquez has launched crowdfunding to help with the sharp increase in rent. As for potential plans to demolish the building, it can happen. While the Cube House has listed status with the city's Heritage Register, it is not officially designated. As for buying the building, this property has a price tag of over $18 million. The next step is just to keep going. The community came together. We have also reached out to Block Developments, the property's new owners, for comment. In Toronto's Corktown neighborhood, David Zura, City News.